Flexrmour Manufacturing Sdn Bhd was established in 2019 and is located at Pride Industrial Estate, Penang. The company operates a 50,000 square feet plant with approximately 250 workers, producing up to 120,000 pairs of safety sports shoes annually using both semi-automatic and fully automatic machines. Flexrmour complies with DOSH and ISO standards, serving both B2B and B2C market. The company is structured across 6 departments and follow an 8-stage production process, from material procurement all the way to packaging and dispatch, with a vision to become ASEAN leading safety shoes manufacturer. Flexrmour produces 3 distinct product lines. First is Flexpro, feature and forged steel toolkit that withstand up to 200 joules of impact with anti-static and oil-resistant outsole, targeting industrial and construction sector, tracked using activity-based costing. Second, Flexlite uses an aerospace-grade composite toolkit that is 40% lighter than steel, designed for logistics and warehousing workers who are on their feet for extended hours, costed through process costing. Finally, Flex Custom offer fully customizable safety footwear with company logo, specific color and branded packaging, serving corporate client. That example is energy and petrochemical sector, with order that can ranging from 500 to 5,000 pair, tracked using job order costing.
Job order costing is a costing method where costs are recorded separately for each customer order. At Flexrmour Manufacturing, this method is used for the Flex Custom product range because every customer may require different design, material and branding. For Job JOC 2025-041, Flexrmour produced 500 pairs of custom safety sports shoes for Petronas. The total direct material cost was RM34,250, direct labor cost was RM3,525 and manufacturing overhead was RM4,230. The overhead cost was calculated using a predetermined overhead rate of RM18 per direct labor hour. As a result, the total job cost was RM42,005, giving a production cost of RM84.01 per pair. After applying a 40% markup, the selling price was set at RM170.61 per pair. The company earned a gross profit of RM33.60 per pair, resulting in a total gross profit of RM16,800 for the order. This shows that job order costing help Flexrmour accurately calculate costs, set appropriate selling prices, and ensure profitability for customized customer orders. Activity-based costing (ABC) allocates overhead costs based on the actual activities used in production, making cost calculation more accurate than traditional costing method. For Flexpro, 5 activities were identified, which is machine setup, quality inspection, material handling, maintenance, and packaging. Using ABC, a total overhead cost was RM6,700 was allocated to a batch of 5,000 pairs, which equals to RM1.34 per pair. The total cost per pair is RM71.89, including direct materials, direct labor, and overhead costs. With a selling price of RM104.24 per pair, Flexrmour earns a gross profit of RM32.35 per pair.
Next, I will explain about process costing. Process costing is a costing method used for products that are produced continuously and in large quantities. This method is suitable when all units are similar and have the same specifications. At Flexrmour, this method is used for Flexlite because it is produced using an automatic assembly line. The company uses the weighted average method, where all production costs are combined and divided by equivalent units to find the cost per unit. For Flexlite, the company completed 8,500 pairs of shoes and still had 1,500 pairs in closing work in progress. To calculate the cost, the company uses the weighted average method. First, equivalent units for materials are calculated as 10,000 units because materials are 100% complete. For conversion cost, the equivalent units are 9,400 because the closing work in progress is only 60% complete. Next, the material cost per equivalent unit is 24 ringgit 55 cents, while the conversion cost per equivalent unit is 20 ringgit 53 cents. After adding both together, the total cost per completed unit for Flexlight is 55 ringgit 8 cents per pair. This table summarizes the costing and profitability of all three product lines. First, Flex Custom uses job order costing and has the highest cost per unit, which is 84 ringgit 1 cent because it involves customized materials and special branding. Its selling price is 170 ringgit 61 cents with a gross profit of 33 ringgit 60 cents per pair. Next, Flexrmour uses activity-based costing with a unit cost of 71 ringgit 89 cents and a selling price of 104 ringgit 24 cents. This product gives a total gross profit of 161,750 ringgit. Lastly, Flexlight uses process costing and has the lowest cost per unit at 45 ringgit 8 cents because it is produced continuously in large volume. Even though its profit per unit is lower, it generates the highest total gross profit of 181,590 ringgit. Overall, this shows that mass production can reduce cost and increase profitability.
Next, I will talk about managerial decision analysis. Based on the costing analysis, Flexrmour uses cost information to support managerial decision making. First, the company applies a cost plus pricing strategy to determine selling price and ensure profitability. The selling price are approximately 118 ringgit for Flex Custom, 104 ringgit for Flex Pro, and 68 ringgit for Flexlight. Second, the costing method help management control costs by tracking expenses and identify areas for improvement. For example, activity-based costing highlight machine setup and quality inspection as major overhead activity. Third, the company use cost data for profit planning. Flexlight contribute the highlight overall gross profit because of its larger production volume. Finally, automation initiative help improve production efficiency, reduce operating costs, and increase profitability. Overall, costing information enable management to make better decisions regarding pricing, cost control, profit planning, and operational efficiency. Now, I will talk about future business plan. Flexrmour future business plan focuses on three key areas: cost reducing, market expenses, and operational improvement. First, the company plans to reduce costs by sourcing raw materials directly from suppliers, investing in automation technology, implementing lean manufacturing practice, and using solar energy to lower electricity expenses. Second, Flexrmour aims to expand into ASEAN market, particularly Indonesia, Vietnam, and Thailand, while strengthening online sales through Shopee, Lazada, and its company website. The company is also developing a new range of premium ESD resistant safety shoes to attract new customers. Finally, Flexrmour plans to improve its operation by implementing an enterprise resourcing planning system option ISO 45001 certification and providing continuous employer training through HRDC program. These strategies will help the company strengthen its competitive position and achieve sustainable long-term growth.
Next, I will present the costing method evolution and justification for Flexrmour. As shown in the table, the company used three different costing methods for its product line. Job order costing is used for Flex Custom, ABC is used for Flex Pro, and process costing is used for Flexlight. Each method is stable for different production needs. Job order costing works well for customized product, while process costing is more sustainable for continuous mass production. However, among the three methods, ABC is considered the most sustainable method for Flexrmour. This is because ABC allocates overhead cost based on actual activity and resource usage, making the cost information more accurate. As a result, Management can make better decisions related to pricing, cost control, and profitability. Thank you. In conclusion, each costing method plays an important role in Flexrmour operation. Job order costing is most sustainable for flat custom, process costing is sustainable for flat light, and activity-based costing is sustainable for flat pro. Overall, this costing method help the company improve pricing decision, control costs, and increase profitability. Among the three methods, ABC provides the most accurate cost information and the greatest support for management decision making. Therefore, Flexrmour should continue using all three cost methods while adopting ABC as its primary costing system for future growth and expansion. Thank you for your attention.